Subscribe to our YouTube channel and press the bell icon to get the latest updates.
Last week was International Dog Day, so this is a good opportunity to know about the dogs in the armed forces and the critical role that they play. It was in August last year that Prime Minister Narendra Modi in his Mann Ki Baat radio program highlighted the bravery of India's canine soldiers, mentioning Sophie, a Cocker Spaniel, and Vida, a Labrador, and also urged the people of the country, that is us, to adopt a Desi pet if they are planning to have one. Sophie and Vida are both involved in counter-infiltration and counter-terrorism operations and were awarded with the Chief of Army Staff, that is COS, commendations last year. The Indian Army has actually 8 different roles for dogs, that is tracker, guard, mine detection, explosive detection, infantry patrol, search and rescue including the avalanche rescue operations, assault and narcotics detection. The canines are actually trained by the Renowned and Veterinary Corps of the Indian Army. The dogs in the formal use of the army are mainly foreign breeds like the German Shepherds, Labradors, Belgian Shepherds, also known as the Belgian Malinois, and of course the Great Swiss Mountain Dog. The army is also inducting indigenous dog breeds like the Modul Hound because of their agility, speed, and sniffing prowess. Now, why I had earlier said formally in use with the army when I was speaking about the various breeds, which of course includes the Cocker Spaniel, is primarily because Desi or local dogs also play a crucial role, not just in guarding the army premises, but also in alerting troops about intruders along the LOC and other border areas, besides of course the security camp themselves. The same is also true on the other side, that is across the LOC. Remember that when India carried out surgical strikes on Pakistan occupied territory in 2016, soldiers splashed leopard urine en route to scare off the dogs on the other side of the LC. The forces go out of the way to take care of the Desi dogs around the security camps and at the LC, with the result that almost all army camps in Jammu and Kashmir are home to a number of Desi dogs. For example, a unit like the 44 Rashtriya Rifles, the 44RR, which is famous for neutralizing top terrorists like Samir Tiger and are involved in daily operations, maintain about 30 local dogs, mainly Bhutia, in its heavily fortified camp. A prime example of a dog saving persons' lives came in June 2017 when a local dog foiled a LET Fedayeen attack on a CRPF camp in Bandipora in northern Kashmir. The dog, a Desi dog roaming outside the camp, spotted a terrorist cutting the barbed wire to gain entry and started barking. The panicked terrorist opened fire without entering the camp, and an alert sentry guard spotted the bullet flashes and shot him dead instantly. With the firing and more dogs coming in, the frightened terrorists ran into the bushes where they were later neutralized by the CRPF. Remember that all these dogs, including the one that barked first, were fed and taken care of by the CRPF troops. There are many such examples of how canine soldiers have saved the lives of the humans, not just in Jammu and Kashmir, but also in other parts of the country, including in Naxal-infested states. Do remember Mansi, a 4-year-old Labrador who became possibly the first canine soldier to have been selected for a posthumous war honor. Mansi and her handler Bashir Ahmed War laid down their lives to prevent an infiltration bid by terrorists in North Kashmir in 2015. Mansi was honored with mention of dispatcher certificate acknowledging her contribution to the army. A wreath was laid on her body and her mortal remains were laid to rest at her unit lines in North Kashmir. So while dogs are commonly known as a man's best friend, they are even a better friend to the armed forces, especially when they are involved in counter-terrorism or counter-insurgency operations. For The Print, This is Snesh Alex Philip. Do subscribe to our Prince YouTube channel for more such videos.